Hey guys, Guru Bob Heinemann here at Seattle Integrated Martial Arts. It's another one of my mindset videos. So thinking about why we train and some of the benefits to martial arts training, aside from the self-defense application or aspect of it, rather the fitness aspect, which of course are great benefits of what we do. But there's a multitude of them, and they really do become personalized from person to person. That some people, everyone's got different baggage. Everyone has a different thing they need to kind of work through. But one of the, I think, in this day and age, one of the great benefits is the fact that we are an interactive activity. You see it today, some of the biggest sort of fitness crazes, if you will, or just our culture in general is becoming more and more insular, more and more about shutting off or not being connected to your environment, which, by the way, has its benefits. We'll get to that in another video. But meaning, you know, look how many people go to the gym and just put their headphones in. They don't want anyone bothering them, and now you've got whole facilities that's based on, hey, don't worry, you won't have to interact with anybody. It's all about your workout. Get in, get out, go home, plug back into something else. You know, we're all here. 99, you look, drive around, this is what everyone's doing, right? Narrowed focus, narrowed focus. We want to broaden our focus. We want to not lose that broad focus. And so when you come into martial arts, you know, you are right away working with another person. And not everyone's going to suit you. Not everyone's energy fits yours or personality fits yours, however you want to think about it. But that's good because, again, I think in, you know, our culture, our society, we're losing contact. We're losing the physical contact with people. It's more texting, it's more emails. I'm guilty of it myself as well. I try to be more focused on it, but let's face it, a lot of times you just want to rather send a text, you know, more buffers between us and the other person. If you come into martial arts, you have to get in front of that person and you have to learn to train with them, not on them, right? It's one thing too. It's not like, okay, beat that person up. We don't, I mean, that's not what we're about, not training anyways. We have to work together, right? And some of this stuff, you have to be intensely focused. I mean, all this stuff, really. You have to be very focused on what you're doing with that person so that you don't hurt them, right? Because you're training something that's designed to hurt people at its ultimate expression, right? And if you come in and do jiu-jitsu, you know, you're hugging somebody, right? You are connected to somebody. But even if you're doing sticks, you're hitting pads, you have to work together. You have to interact with somebody in a context that simulates combat, that simulates a primal reality or a primal need or a primal expression. And I think this is hugely important. And again, I'll say it over and over again, especially this day and age. I feel like we are, in a lot of ways, moving towards a more disconnected society. And I think that something like martial art training is one of the best things to help you, to help us break down those walls and have to confront ourselves through other people, right? Reflected off other people. Learning our own body control, learning how to work with a partner, right? While we're at the same time maximizing the effectiveness of things that are designed to hurt people. Kind of an interesting irony, or interesting paradox, whatever you want to think about it. But so anyways, that's my thought for today, and why I think martial arts is important. It's not the only activity, but I think it's a unique one, and I think that if you can find a place that is, you know, a good environment, that's a good learning environment, I recommend it strongly that you get involved and connect with people on a different level, right? Push yourself, right? And get into it that way. So anyways, thanks for listening, guys. We'll talk to you later.